Hi everyone, Dr. Bill Souza here, bring you more bite-sized cyber risk information for you to take advantage. Today, it will be especially short because I touched this topic on my previous video when I did the inventory of physical devices. And today is the inventory of software platforms and applications. Now, I want to call this out separately because it's very important. Here, what vulnerability lies on. Yet is the area of most organizations are challenged with. Small, mid-size, my advice is for you directly, but large organizations face the same issue, is identifying every single software platform and applications that resides on their critical assets. So the NIST Cybersecurity framework has a subcategory ID AM-2, and that is the inventory of software platforms and applications dedicated just for this purpose. Most organizations that are creating these inventories need to have this noted either as a separate inventory spreadsheet, or I recommend with your physical device inventory list, right? Create a different column on that, or create something different on a database if you're using that as such, because maintaining these two together will facilitate vulnerability management, will facilitate your cert when you have to deploy a cert in case of a compromise, right? Having those together, including the owner, the application owner, the department, and so forth, like we mentioned previously, will help you tremendously at the end of the day. So when you're developing that inventory, make sure that you take a holistic view of your operations. I would recommend starting from every operations area that your organization has. E-commerce, if that is one, inventory the system to support e-commerce. And if you have a development application that you provide services and provide that application to your clients, develop and list of all the software platforms and applications used for that work stream that exists in your organization, and you start collecting them as comprehensive as you can to start with. But any list is better than no list. Similar to the tips that I gave you on the hardware, automation is king. You need to have some form of automation. You could start as simple as using and leveraging your vulnerability scanning software. You scan these devices and you're going to be able to collect amount of information of software that are installed in the system. Now, you're going to have two different type of lists. If you scan from the outside, one, and two, if you have an agent that you can scan from within the system, you're going to have a more accurate list for that matter. Either way, you should be able to start collecting, start constructing that asset list. I recommend, once again, I want to call this out separately, is that maintain a single inventory sheet. The NIST Cybersecurity framework has two subcategories, but I recommend having the final product having one database or one spreadsheet, depending on the size of your organization, so you maintain that. That will be easier for any cert exercises, any actual certs, and of course, for your vulnerability management program.